As we take a look at the Taco Bell starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell, the Rockets and the Mavericks. Interesting to note, Daniel House getting the start in place of the injured Eric Gordon for the Houston Rockets tonight. Houston number 6 in the Western Conference, the Dallas Mavericks the number 7 squad in the West. And we are underway. Hardaway out top now to Luka Doncic, one of the top scorers in the league and leading the NBA with 14 triple-doubles. Porzingis with a distinct height advantage and cashes in over House. Guarding Porzingis. Porzingis has been working on a fadeaway jumper, and that time turned it over. Harden on the move. There's that patented Euro step, and he gets it to go. Harden fouled. Humdors, just the third player to average 34 points per game in consecutive seasons. The other two, Wilt and MJ. There's that fadeaway by Porzingis.
So that's P.J. Tucker at the center spot where he's getting the vast majority of his minutes. That's going to be a difficult challenge for him. And Russell gets right to where Russell lives, and that's at the cup.
Doris, in an environment like this, we saw the 3 scrimmages that each of the teams played here. How important do you think it is to have a guy like Westbrook on your squad who generates his own energy?
Well, does it have to be just in this scenario, or can I have him always?
Yeah, I guess so. Luka got ripped by Tucker. Rockets have a 3-on-2, and Harden finishes at the... Make it down there and get swabbed and poked or whatever it is they have to go through. That's not something you want to miss or sleep on, as Harden gets
11 points. 10 have come in the paint. They are just beating the Mavericks off the bounce and getting to their sweet spot.
Here's Doncic guarded by Tucker. They switch like they usually do. Tough step back by Luka, and he drains it. That's the one area of his game that he's looking to improve. Just a 32% three-point shooter, below the league average. Hardaway went hard to the bucket. Mike D'Antoni's rotation a little bit light right now because Eric Gordon is out for 2. Yeah, he's just gotten healthy.
Yes.
Russell West. Austin Rivers was telling me that it's frustrating. He grew up as he misses the jump shot. He grew up about Macklemore at the free throw line. Nated as the home team here tonight. And Porzingis with a sweet pull-up.
To be 7 foot, beautiful shooting form, able to put it on the deck.
James Harden with another step back 3, caught up and have unprecedented access visually and audio. Harden at the foul line already with 14 points now.
Did I say Rick Brunson? Why don't...
And 24. Tops. Harden sticking with his family name on the back of his jersey. A lot of the players here wearing some of the NBA approved sayings. Porzingis. Well, I'm not sure how you say turnaround in Latvian. He has equality in Latvian written on the back of his jersey. Whistle and a foul, Jeff Green, because it has love, L-O-V-E, written right in the name of the country. Gotta like that. Jeff Green with a nice dime to Covington.
Rachel Nichols, can you impress us with your ability to say any of those words on the back of the jersey?
I'm going to cop to you guys that our friend Scott Tomlin with the Mavericks sent me instructions on how to pronounce what's on the back of those international players' jerseys.
Oh, wow.
And here, I'm going to do one for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
JJ Barea, in Spanish, igualdad. There you go.
I like the way you rolled your R there.
Why, thank you. Maxi Klebers, 18 letters, Mark. That one is all you.
Wow. But
I can tell you that this came about because, of course, we've seen all around these startup games players choosing to have different messaging on their jerseys.
He's been taking fewer of those, which saw his efficiency go up a little bit. Doncic in transition. Coming downhill. Boy, put that big body on.
Now, you're not required to wear a mask on the sidelines, but you're one of the few coaches who is choosing to. Why are you doing that?
It protects my players, protects my coaches, all of the United States. We need
the rest yesterday. Jumper good, 50%. I mean, I'm talking about almost 60%, 59 and 60, respectively. Kleba climbing high, and an ankle injury. But he got fully healthy while back in Slovenia. Goes quickly there, draws the hit, and one. Slovenia. He hired a trainer, got back. Porzingis and Doncic, a big part. You could call them the cornerstones of this Dallas franchise. Moving forward, Trey Burke by 3. Good defense by Tucker. Boban inside and one. Porzingis coming over a year ago in that trade as Marjanovic misses the free throw. Houston finding themselves down by 5 points. Westbrook with the blow by for the first, up to 78% on the season. A guy that also has been very instrumental in the Black Lives Matter movement out in his native Southern California, as Doncic with a free pass to the bucket. High scoring first half, 55-51. Westbrook with the left. And this time they double him. They take it out of his hands and force the turnover. Mavericks with numbers. Burke is feeling it here on the campus of Disney's Wide World of Sports in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Tucker leads the entire league in corner 3.
The fans don't have as much access.
Yeah, great point. Luka well defended by Jeff Green. And back into the United States. So he's not. They double team Harden again. Great baseline move and bucket by
side defense. House does a nice job attacking the closeout.
Harden switches onto Doncic. Finney Smith back around to Hardaway. That's his spot.
This half is everything we expected, right? Two of the best offenses in the league.
Westbrook turns it over. Hardaway had a shooting session with Carlisle. Calendar. And a significant day in history in our country's racial justice. 65-60 with 5 minutes to go. Westbrook got it. Really looking forward to this restart. He had a couple of rough games going into the shutdown, and you heard that he's really finding his leadership voice, something you talked about.
Shut down in March, and he told me that he's moving better. He said
a year ago he had those pictures on Instagram where he was. Here comes the double team on Harden. The corner, House. Burke might have gotten a piece of that. Hardaway looks cross court and inside. Porzingis.
The defender right underneath the cup.
17 for Porzingis. House for 3. Got it. Another one for Daniel House. They're signing.
70-69 and 3 minutes to play in the half.
First team to 125 wins and one. And remember that the Rockets, if you're just joining us, Luka on triple-double watch with 14.6 rebounds and 4 assists. Over to Burke, who's had his way in the first half of play.
My guess is Rachel's going to talk to one of these coaches about what they'd like to see on the defensive end at the half.
I'm not sure Trey Burke was on page 1 of the scouting report. Missing his first jumper of the third quarter. Luka off the long outlet. Doncic and one. In 18 minutes has 16 points. Westbrook put his head down and blows by. He's got to be at least still top 3 in terms of baseline to baseline. Speed with the ball?
Heck yes. Yeah. And that little bit of a change of pace, right, initially off the cross. That's a tough shot. Remember when Magic Johnson spent an entire... There's a double.
They trap him, yeah. Gave it up to Westbrook. Daniel House hit a few threes in the first half. Down by 10. Harden with the step-through, fouled by... PJ Tucker's also got 4. Harden has 4. Followed by Pelicans, Clippers, and finally Lakers, Raptors. All 4 games are on.
To my head was early on in the basketball game and for stretches throughout it. LeBron James said at the start of the year they were going to play through Anthony Davis. He made sure that happened to be a championship. And I am not at all surprised that the King, despite shooting 2 for 8 to start that basketball game, made 2 great defensive plays and the winning basket. Are you at all surprised?
Yeah. Blocked by Covington. He put Porzingis in the friend zone on that block. Harden drives court. A high step on its way. Russ cross court to House, made his last 3 and drip. Porzingis drives, whistle. Quarter James Harden shaken up a moment ago. A block and a foul going to go ball at Luka.
What he's doing here is significant for their hopes because free throw line, that's a lot harder to do.
Goes 1 for 2 there, Doris. Mentioned his numbers since January 1st. Russell averaging 32, 8, and 7. That is phenomenal. Houston with a 9-0 run snapped by Hardaway. Great dime bounce pass. And Green catches from the court. We said at the top of the show, these were 2 of the more prolific Shuka hanging around, though. Didn't matter. Porzingis, the corner 3, got to go. Doncic drives and punches it home. No resistance that time in the first half. Hardaway on the drive. Great ball movement by the Mavericks. Finney Smith, side. Luka to the hoop. Block. Rockets still trailing by 9. 4 minutes to go. James Harden with a game-high 32 for Houston. Austin Rivers checked into the ball game during the break. McLemore from downtown.
12-3, and how about Harden's got his 41st 30-point game this season, and again,
He looks noticeably faster.
His body is much more lively.
Kleba gives it to Burke, and he is still.
Skill and ability-wise, he can do this. That was smart, going right back to the hot hand.
Wow. That is outrageous. 27 now for Burke as a 3. Burke 27.
Well, I said before this contest, just win, baby. As McLemore.
28 in the game. Westbrook, bit of an errant pass, but Rivers has it. 10.5 to play. Return to the game for Houston. Not much he can do to stop Luka, though. Target. Got foreclosed on for that one. Runner in the lane. Harden.
That's a tough shot.
On top by 7. Dallas. And Finney Smith, they got him for an. It's Kleba who got back and turned him away. And Luka flips it over to Seth Curry. DeLon Wright, heaving, hitting.
It's the definition of putting a pass in a shot pocket to catch and shoot like that.
Harden, 30 to go. Around Harden, right in the lane, looking for the fancy finish. Doesn't get the good bounce, but Finney Smith steps into it and hits it.
He's been struggling.
Portland won in overtime over Memphis. If Dallas wins tonight, they clinch a spot in the playoffs. Well, everything looked like that was going to be bailed out. And Harden trying to made it a 6-point game. Now the defense collapses on Hardaway. Difficult shot off the glass, no good, but guided.
Over there and get it, put it down.
Westbrook, a layup.
Corner.
Luka stayed in front of Harden, but then they got a foul. Defense by Luka. Behind the back bounce pass. 2 seconds. Porzingis, long 3, no.
Tough shot. I thought one of the smaller guys should have attacked him.
Covington with a closeout by Curry. Will up for the drive. And it was a tip-in. Catch in the paint. Porzingis blocked by Harden. Got it back. Bank shot, no.
Going in for you.
Especially if that hoop is a 3-pointer. Playing with 5 fouls. It's a wide open 3. It's a good 3.
Luka has it, his guys.
Harden to answer.
And you got to get the ball in.